Welcome to the Whovian Wire podcast, in which we go through each episode of Doctor Who after watching it and yap about it, because we're both Doctor Who nerds. This is Alan, and I am Josh, and today's episode we are focusing on is Boomtown.
Thought you're going to struggle with a name, man.
Yeah, because I kind of actually forgot. I actually forgot the name again. I was originally going to say Boom, but then that's Shoo's
Boom.
episode way off in the future. We're not going to do for like 3-4 years.
True. And it wasn't even written by... Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. I don't want to know. I'm enjoying the podcast as it's going, but it doesn't seem realistic that we'll be doing this in 4 years' time, but who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, I didn't think like British mates I'd keep interested with like DVD and doing the streams and stuff.
I mean, to be
Obviously,
fair,
I've stopped doing my stream a bit, but
but actually, whilst on the subject of Whovian Wire, guys, I have an idea. It's not come to fruition yet, but if we started doing like Doctor Who ranking videos and like ranking our favorite companions and stuff, would you guys be interested in seeing that? Just a thought.
I mean, we'll try different things. We're thinking of doing like an 8-episode.
Yeah, we have an idea which I saw from Who Culture. I think was the original, or I don't know who actually came up with the idea.
I thought of the idea. I don't know if I originally did come of it. You know, when you watch something.
Yeah. Well, anyways, the idea's gone around now because obviously you haven't spoken to Who Culture about it. So, so yeah, well, we've got an idea of like maybe making like every season have 8 episodes in, like the last 2 seasons have only been 8 episodes, so we would literally go through each episode, like season, and like cut it down to 8 to try and make it still have a good flow, but also make it only 8 episodes. I like the concept. I like to see what you could cut out, what you have to keep, them kind of discussions. So if you want to see something like that, let us know. Right. Anyways, shall we just begin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No, I got shocked by the finger. That's all.
Right. So we get a recap, which is actually the first of modern Who, I believe.
No, I think it's still kind of the same recap of each 2-parter, isn't it?
Did we get recaps of? Yeah, no, actually,
because,
no. Yeah,
because we got one in the Doctor Dances of the Empty Child.
Okay, I guess.
That's something I did actually like. A little bit of adding on to the last episode is there wasn't like a switch. It immediately went from the recap into, because it ends off with them obviously getting surrounded, but there's no cut.
That would good. That would good actually.
Immediately went into like, oh,
go to your room.
Exactly. Right. Oh yeah, that's enough about the last episode.
Yeah. We yapped about that. So, would we say this is part 3 to the Slitheen episode?
Part 2.5.
2.5. I mean, yeah.
Because I would say like the full part 3 is probably Sarah Jane's episodes. Her first Slitheen episode.
I guess, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, because like there's one part, because that finishes off, this episode finishes off that part of the Slitheen family, but there's still part of the Slitheen's.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So we do
in that school episode. Yeah.
So we see the episode begins with us seeing one of the Slitheen, the woman, I believe she's called Margaret. This is her name in the episode, is Margaret. She is alive somehow after the explosion. We don't know exactly how she survived, but she survived. And it's the same Slitheen. It's not like a random Slitheen picked up the skin and just put it on. At least we believe that's the situation at hand. just have the skin laying around in London, and we're like, this is mine now. So we see a guy talking to her about a power plant, because we've got like a bit of a project in development to make like a power plant station in Cardiff, and he's pretty much like saying, if this gets built, it's going to shit. It will explode and we will lose Cardiff. And then she kind of just kills him whilst he's looking away, like, but surely you wouldn't let that happen, right? And I had a sudden thought of like, because he's looking away and then he puts on the glasses and then the Slitheen steps behind him and then like, Rah! Are Slitheen meant to be scary?
Yes.
Because like I
Because
just
no, but like
yeah
thing is, he's shocked at the fact that oh yeah, this woman just turned into some giant green monster.
yeah
Someone
no
that is also bigger than her.
no. In the episode, I think most monsters in Doctor Who are meant to be scary to the people seeing them. I'm talking about us as the viewers. Were we meant to get a jump scare when you just see the Slitheen pop up behind him and then?
Thing is, we could probably expect it because most people now are actually watching all the episodes and they've probably seen like Aliens London and World War Three
Hmm.
and seen the same woman who plays Margaret and put two and two together. Oh, it's a Slitheen, and they've probably seen the next time from last episode. Oh,
Oh.
Margaret's there because yeah, it won't be scary to us. We're expecting it.
I do. This is the only problem I have with like next time bits. It spoils it a bit. Not like spoils it, but I feel like there's some Doctor Who episodes that get spoiled when it comes to next time on Doctor Who.
One thing I do remember is actually no, it's actually in this episode. It's in this next time's episode.
Oh, for
It's
what?
to do
Bad
with
Wolf?
Bad Wolf
Oh,
because they show like all the enemies for the next episode.
You know,
Which
I
is
didn't
awesome.
actually. I didn't actually finish. Well, no, I finished the episode, but I didn't actually watch the next
You
time.
didn't watch the.
Yeah, no.
I watched the next time and I was like, they kind of ruined the big bad for this episode. For the next episode.
Obviously, I've seen it already, so but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I try and it's like with trailers for TV shows. I trying to avoid them nowadays, just so I get like a fresh set of eyes and there's no like
what you've done with Invincible season 4.
exactly. But you were like, mate, watch it. This is sick, and I'm like,
I was fucking hyped. I'm still watching.
no,
this, no matter what
I'm hyped for it. Don't get me wrong. Like it's woo, but I don't know anything. Well, no, I know that. Okay, no, this is not an Invincible podcast, but we're not going that off topic where we're changing podcast themes. Right.
I know because we did talk about what was it? Oh, what was
if you bring up FNAF, you made a point about FNAF.
No, it wasn't that. It was the Cornetto trilogy. We went off topic that much.
Simon Pegg. We can't go off track because we're talking about trailers. We can't go that far off topic when we talk about trailers and an Invincible. No, you're not.
Okay, fine. Let's get back to the episode, and then
there's only so much we can do before it gets too out of hand. So, anyways, we see our boy Mickey, woo, getting off a train and going to the TARDIS. Again, I like Mickey episodes. I think he's a funny character.
What were your thoughts on him this episode? Because I thought it was a bit.
I genuinely felt bad for him. I mean, we'll discuss it when it happens, but
yeah, it's kind of weird though because
at
this point in time, what do you think? Do you think that Rose and Mickey are still together, or are they?
At this point in the episode, I believe he believes they're still together. Well, yeah, he believes they're still together. Rose, I think, thinks that she's got him wrapped around her fingers, but doesn't really care for him. A bit like, oh, I'm in your life and I'm willing to do anything for you. But then she also knows that he won't leave her, so it's kind of like a weird like situation of like.
It's a very toxic relationship.
I don't like Rose for this. Generally, it's if we do a ranking video companions, you'll see where I put Rose. But
thing is, we're gonna obviously talk about it, and if we do that,
yeah,
but, like there's some parts about that are good. Like
she's a good companion. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she's a bad companion, not the slightest.
She's a good companion because this episode was meant to be about how the Doctor went through Rose's life to make her the perfect companion. So yes, by companion, yes, she is the perfect one. But she's a dick.
But she did. I don't like it. Well, no, I like her. No, I'm throwing shade at someone who doesn't actually deserve much shade. Just again, I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic kind of guy, so getting toyed with like this would destroy me, and it destroys Mickey this episode. It destroys him.
It does. Yeah.
I am generally with Mickey in this episode, where like I am a sucker for love, and I would be that person who would be like, if you want me to wait, I'll wait. even though it's not right and you shouldn't.
No, at some point you gotta just put your foot down.
Exactly. I
Mickey
know
has
you
to put
meant
his
it.
foot down. So he does.
He does, but not without fucking being like, I need, yeah, I need consistency. I need actually support, which is a valid thing.
Well,
And again, yeah, we'll discuss it more when it gets to that in the episode. I guess
we're gonna have like this kind of like a sidetrack with that episode too, because we're gonna call back to this.
Oh yeah. So Mickey then does get to the TARDIS, in which Jack opens up the door and he's like, "Who are you?" And it's like, it's just a bit of a back and forth. But like again, another man in the TARDIS with Rose. I mean, Mickey must be feeling.
I can get how he's feeling. Though.
I do. I completely understand, and it's not even like a he's been a toxic boyfriend or anything. It's a valid concern.
It's like, say you had a girlfriend, and she decided to, and then all her mates were literally just guys.
Yeah,
all her mates were guys. There was no girls or anything. Which there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
but then they are that close, like almost boyfriend.
I think it's a valid concern. Obviously, I won't act on it unless if you generally knew something going on. But
yeah,
it's a valid concern to be like, oh, you
there's something going on because he sees it going on.
That's true, but how does he get brought up in the TARDIS? Because they're all having a bit of a back and forth, and then the Doctor's like, "Well, you didn't mind when she went with me," and it's like, "Yeah, but you've got big ears," which the Doctor gets offended by, but which seems to be like a running gag throughout this season.
No, yeah, she was like, "I can't." Oh no, now I can't even remember. It's like you ran off with big ears over there.
Yeah, and he's like,
and then Captain Cheesecake is over, and then now there's Captain Cheesecake. And so
I just love it. And then it's like, you don't think I'm attractive? While he's going down the ladder, like, you don't think I'm attractive? Or whatever he says, or handsome or whatever. I just, and for some reason,
and then the Doctor and Captain Jack have like a little back and forth, and it's like,
so I love
the Doctor's bi, I'm guessing, or pan.
I mean, yeah. Is there anyone in the show he actually? Yeah, but current Doctor. Well, Shooty's Doctor. Vogue.
Well,
he kisses Vogue,
pan because he's
Well, bye, Pan. Probably Pan. I don't know the Doctor anymore.
The thing is Rogue. And is Rogue a human or is it a humanoid?
Vogue, he's just human, isn't he?
I thought he was humanoid.
Was he?
Because that is meant to be, because that episode's set in the past, like right in the past, isn't it?
Yeah, but in your time agent, like Captain Jack is.
Time agent?
He's got his own spaceship.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. But I feel like that's an episode I need to rewatch. Yeah.
I've seen it once.
That's the thing. I've seen it once
as well.
But he does kiss Vogue, I believe, in that episode. Does he? Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
And gets given a promise ring. Yeah. And gets given a promise ring.
And then everyone else is like, "Oh, why is this happening? It's two guys kissing."
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. So, well, actually, though, if we're talking fugitive Doctor, does that mean technically he's always been Pan, or they've always been Pan, because companions mainly being women, but he might have been a woman as the first Doctor.
We'll talk about that when we get to it. We're getting off this timeless child bullshit as long as we can.
We're just gonna keep pushing this bullshit back until we can't anymore. Like
until we get to Jodie's, and I'm willing to wait the 3-4 years.
I need some time to recover from the last 4 years of dealing with that.
I got another 4 years to recover. That's good.
But no, I like that there's a bit of a running gag of like the Doctor's ears being big, because like first episode he looks in a mirror and like even like shakes them himself, like okay. And then the empty child episode, Nancy even like comments on his ears, and he's like, what's that meant to mean? Like his ears keep getting brought up. Obviously, Russell T Davies and Christopher Eccleston must have thought that would be funny. I don't think Russell T Davies were like, this will slander Christopher Eccleston's ears.
Then again, it probably was a running joke at first, but then like when a joke becomes unfunny, the more times you say it. He probably thought it was probably starting to get annoying the more times. So then, along with the other stuff with the writing that he was getting pissed off with, hence Eccleston.
Oh, you think that joke might have gotten a bit?
No, but like the thing is, like he might have not minded at first, but then with everything else going on, when he doesn't like Davis, does he?
No, that's true. He did actually originally like Davis though, as he worked on a project with him. What was it for? I can't remember what it was for, but it was for Summit. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
it's when stuff gets in the way. It's like those little things can like also impact.
I think the thing is
be brought up into it.
I think the thing is BBC was the main problem here.
Yeah.
So screw us ever being able to work with BBC because we're just slandering them on the podcast. But I'm sure we won't ever
don't know what it is.
I think the BBC have some political things. Chris Eccleston didn't like it. Russell T Davies was a showrunner, getting paid probably quite well for being a showrunner, and a bit like, because I think it was like 200 grand or something like that. Chris Eccleston got paid, or maybe 300. So like money must, it was good.
Is that a fun fact for today?
Another fun fact is David Tennant got paid $1 million per season. That's quite fun. Yeah, $1 million per season.
How famous was Tennant before?
Tennant, he wasn't actually that big. He was in a show called Casanova, and he was in one Harry Potter film as like a very small side character, but he wasn't that big.
I remember that because him and Michael Sheen have like some sort of back and forth.
Oh yeah,
on who's more famous.
Oh yeah. I was in all the Twilight films. I was Doctor Who. Not anymore.
And then he comes back because he comes back as a 14th Doctor, and then he's there smiling to himself.
Honestly, they're two like them two like have brilliant fucking chemistry together. Like, and to be fair, Michael Sheen as a Doctor though, that could be good. I would like to see that. I mean,
it's something I do actually like about Good Omens is the fact that they do bounce off each other.
Oh, they've got brilliant chemistry. Exactly, so, yeah. Like they've just got brilliant chemistry. So
the second season of Good Omens, the story I think is a bit naff, but like they do build it up and make it better.
Is there 2 or 3 seasons? I know that it's not
2.
I know it's not getting made anymore because of Neil Gaiman.
Who?
Neil Gaiman, the guy who made it. But
what happened?
He got found out to be, I can't remember if it was something like talking to minors, or it might not be minors. He did something. He did something bad. He did something bad. Maybe he used his powers of being a director to manipulate people into doing stuff. I don't know. It was a big controversial thing, and now he's like kind of cancelled. Yeah. But it meant like the show Sandman got cancelled. What came out a few years ago? We didn't get cancelled. One more season did come out, but yeah, it ended.
It got cancelled, but it didn't get cancelled. Yeah.
Well, no, it was a big show. It was a big show. Like it got millions upon millions of views. So Netflix were like, "Oh, let's go!" And then halfway through production of series 2, he got cancelled. So I think we had to get new writers in and stuff. But he also did Good Omens, and he wrote for Doctor Who. He did the Doctor's Wife episode, I believe.
It was a good episode.
Yeah, and he did that.
I'll say it was the best episode.
No,
and he did bring back the Ood, which I do like.
Yeah, and he did the Cyberman episode. Do you know what's the Matt Smith episode where he's like playing chess with like himself or like a Cyberman?
No, yeah.
What's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but he did that episode as well. Not a great episode, but the Doctor's Wife episode I generally think is a good episode.
Yeah, it's a good episode.
And you know, we get the funny quote from Rory like, "I waited for you again."
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But yeah, I know we went on a bit of side tangent about Neil Gaiman, but he did write for Doctor Who, so we're allowed to do that. Hello, Toasty.
But yeah.
Right, should we actually get back on the episode? I realised I think we've had like a 10-minute sidetrack of talking about trailers and.
I don't think it's 10 minutes.
But and the worst thing is, I think we're literally maybe 3 minutes into the episode.
Longer podcast for people to listen to.
I know.
That's all I'm saying.
God forbid we spoil you guys with our company. So, anyways, we find out that they're pretty much charging up the TARDIS on top of the rift. Where, well, no, we don't know it's a rift yet. But what does he say? I think, does Mickey ask like why are we in Cardiff or something like that? And then we find out that it's on top of the rift because that's where
the Undying.
Yeah, the Unquiet Dead episode was.
Unquiet Dead, yeah.
And it was, what's her name? Gwyneth. So like pretty much there's like a strong energy there, and apparently that can charge up the TARDIS because it's classed as a rift.
Because like there was a rift. The rift was open due to all the ghosts and stuff.
Yeah. So
now, it opened up, but then it's also closed, but there's still cracks seeping through.
So the TARDIS is now
to refuel.
Yeah. So yeah. Wait, actually, I know that I'm again going a bit off side tangent, but is this how Captain Jack finds the Doctor again? Because in series 3, do you know when he's like Doctor when David Tennant's like, and then leaving? Yeah. Is he charging the TARDIS up again?
Yeah.
Or is that a different spot?
Refueling.
Is it right? Okay.
No, yeah, he's refueling.
I can't remember if he says it or not.
It's the same thing because the whole of Cardiff is filled with
such a good episode. I can't wait to talk about that episode. Just Captain Jack running after the Doctor, like Doctor, and then just like jumping onto the TARDIS whilst it's disappearing. I mean, that's such a good episode.
No.
That would have been a short podcast episode. Everyone, Josh would have disappeared. But yeah, no, that's a good episode. I know we're like probably
tapping random shit on my keyboard.
I know that we're probably 6-7 months away from that, maybe more.
I don't know, to be honest.
12. Wait, let's think about this. Let's do a simple calculation. 12 episodes a season. We'll almost finish this season, so let's just knock that off for now. 13 episodes next season, and then 13. Well, no, it's series 2, but at the end of series 3. So 13, so almost 15 episodes to go. So 15 weeks, so 4, 8, 12. So roughly 4 months. So, if my calculations are correct, end of May, June is when we're talking about Utopia?
Yeah, it's Utopia because the second one's Sound the Drums.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good. So you guys got to look forward to that in end of May, June. Well, actually, we haven't calculated 2-parters, so it might be sooner.
It might be, no, it's going to be sooner. Plus, aren't we doing Torchwood episodes as well? Because that's like the whole chronological order. Are we doing that as a side thing?
That's up to you. Are you wanting to do Torchwood?
I mean, I want to rewatch Torchwood. I've only seen.
I'm down to do Torchwood. It's just, have we got the time to do Torchwood as well?
Okay, a little side note. I said that, and I'm looking at Haley, and she's going because I've only seen every episode once. I've only seen the whole season. You can't
say that. Haley cannot say anything because I don't think she's seen Doctor Who more than once.
Have you seen Doctor Who more than once? Yeah, she's gone back to her computer.
Yeah, right. Sorry, guys, bit off topic, but we're not taking someone slandering on who watched Doctor Who once if they've only seen Doctor Who once. So, hello, Toasty.
But yeah, it's like.
Sorry, right, continue.
He loves my laptop. He does love my laptop.
It's got my face on it. What do you expect?
I put him down on the floor. If he jumps back up, he jumps back up.
It's fine. I don't think anyone who watches this episode is gonna be like, ugh, a cat.
I mean, they're gonna hate New Earth.
And also, I'm sorry, I don't want you to be watching our channel if you hate cats. That's right. That's
one of our main viewers is just hates him.
Yeah, just hates him. Unsubscribes. Anyways, we'll get back on topic. Again, another tangent. Sorry, everyone. We actually will progress the episode now. We'll progress the episode.
Every time we get on sidetrack, we've got to remember we can only spend the maximum probably 2-3 minutes talking about it, if that.
Well, yeah. There's only so much we can yap about before people get bored. So, anyways, we find out that it's getting charged up, so they need to kill some time. So
Yeah,
the Doctor's like, let's go, wander the streets of Cardiff or whatever.
we've got
And
24 hours to kill, so
exactly,
a
yeah.
free
Well,
time.
so they all step out the TARDIS, and then Mickey asks, "Why is it a police box?" And then Jack kind of jumps on board with that, like, "Why is it a police box?" And the Doctor's like, "Oh well, it can change, and we don't have a chameleon circuit, so I could change it to anything. But I went back to 1960s London, and it camouflaged as a police box." And then Mickey's like, "Wait, that was actually a thing?" Which I thought that was just general knowledge about police boxes,
Yeah, I
but
thought it was just normal.
apparently
To be
not.
fair, I learned it from Doctor Who.
Oh, did you?
So
I bet.
yeah, because
No, but
it's one of those like general knowledge things about Doctor Who, like, oh yeah, why is the TARDIS a police box?
mm. But yeah. So, anyways, and then he's like, "Well, we used to put criminals in there whilst the police would come and invest and stuff, that kind of thing." So, and also, I think police officers are used to sometimes just waiting there for stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyways, but he went back in time, and then the chameleon circuit got stuck as a police box, which he likes the design of a TARDIS. And to be fair, I couldn't see it being anything else. Like, the police box is just. I mean, Doctor Who's pretty much taken the police box and trademarked it as the TARDIS now. Like,
yeah, you can't, like, if you draw a police box
if
now,
you saw a
it's
police
just a
box in the
TARDIS.
street, if you saw a police box in the street, you're doing TARDIS. Like, you don't think, you don't think, oh, this is a police officer's, public police box. You think this is the TARDIS. Like, I would literally see a police box in the street and go get a picture with it just because it's to do with Doctor Who now. Like, so
No, but that's fair. Like, it's
yeah.
what we've grown up on, so we're gonna do that.
And to be fair though, I love it. I know it might look goofy to people, but I like seeing the TARDIS go through the vortex. Like when you step back from Doctor Who and just picture it, it does look weird just seeing this box flying through the vortex. I get that, it looks goofy, but because I'm so used to it, because we're both so used to it, we don't see anything wrong with that. But like, if you got someone who never watched Doctor Who just to see that would look weird.
I prefer the vortex over, say, Jodie Whittaker's intro. Even Peter Capaldi's, because he's traveling through time, so it's a time vortex.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
that makes sense.
and I like to see.
I didn't like it at first when I first saw it.
No, but
now I'm like,
I like to see it. I like to actually see the physical vortex of this Doctor. Like, the 9th and 10th have this like red and blue situation. The 11th Doctor has like a cloudy, stormy vortex, but it's still the vortex, and you can picture it still going through the vortex.
Yeah, and it goes into this fiery bit, and I really like that.
Yeah, like it's cool. And you even see like a protection shield around the TARDIS, like when it's like going through it. Like you see like not like a big one, but like you see like a bubble around the TARDIS where it's like not getting. Yeah. We watched it at some point, and you'll see it.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't like the tints in his 3rd season though.
Oh,
was it 3rd season?
Yeah,
I didn't like the tints.
Yeah, they went with like a weird. Oh, let's put the hue really up and stuff. It was a really weird time, and then they changed the vortex entirely for like the last 4 episodes.
It's because that was Clara. I think. He climbed up my leg. There he is again.
Hello. No, anyone who's not watching and listening, Toasty's clawing at Josh's leg because that's the pain you're hearing. Yeah, they went through like a weird. And I know the only reason Matt Smith got a new TARDIS was because apparently when they were transferring the set of the TARDIS, apparently it got broke. It apparently got broke, so they were like, fuck it. The new Doctor's coming soon. Let's just build this one quickly. And apparently Peter Capaldi's actually wasn't happy about that though. Because he felt like he didn't have his own grand TARDIS reveal then.
That's fair. I like Jodie's TARDIS a lot. It's back to like how it used to be.
I'm not fond.
Because
it's too cluttered.
I liked it because it's too cluttered. It's like it's got that vibe of, it's got the crystals around it, which remind me of 9th and 10ths, like pillars.
Actually, one sec. We'll make a video on it. Ranking our favourite TARDIS designs.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it on this podcast episode about Boomtown.
Is this episode so bad? Like, no, it's not.
No. There's just a lot. No, there's a lot going on in this episode, and it's nothing wrong with that. We're talking about the episode, just a bit sidetracked. That's all.
I'll be honest. I liked it more than into London and stuff.
Well, this episode, yeah, miles more, I would say. Miles more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry, I'm one sec. Brain's computing. Yeah, so the doctor then apparently, I think he did fix it once, the communicating circuit, as
Yeah.
the fifth
Or was
doctor.
it him, or was it the master? Or was it the master that fixed it?
I can't remember. Was it master?
I can't remember either, but they landed and it was like a weird pillar thing, wasn't it?
No,
Or
I think
like a
that, I think
piano.
I think that was the master's TARDIS.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. The master has had it be a clock before, a house.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I think just a clock in a house, but I could be wrong.
Also, Jodie got a second TARDIS. Remember, Jodie got a second TARDIS.
Oh yeah,
because
okay,
Yaz used it, and then they used that second TARDIS to blow up all those weird Daleks.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you can he can fix it if he wanted to, but he's decided that he likes the police box as its design, which is fair. I like it. So.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh no, yeah, I remember now. It's it was Yaz. Yaz had a TARDIS. Or it was like a spare TARDIS, and it got taken to be a house at one point. I think
the master in Skyfall. Oh, Spyfall. The house in that episode. Yeah, the house. It was the house in that episode, I swear. I swear it was the house in that episode.
Unless it was the Master's TARDIS, and then they kind of just changed it.
I think so.
No, because this was like the Revolution of the Daleks or something. And then because Jodie was stuck in prison, had to get freed by Jack.
Right.
Unless I'm thinking of like 2-3 different episodes.
Right. Anyways, one last somewhat off topic about the TARDIS. If the TARDIS landed at our house, yeah, and then the vanishes thing happened where it just became a house, what would the inside look like? Because obviously with the police box, it was just a police box, but...
Right. Imagine you build a house in Minecraft.
God, go on.
And then you get rid of all the floor, get rid of all, like your crafting table, your furnace, everything.
Do you think it would just be the walls?
I'm thinking it's just the walls and the roof.
Right.
Because that's what the TARDIS was.
Yeah.
It was just a shell.
Right. Okay. I was just thinking, like, I mean, if that happened in Father's Day, but with like a house, is it like that would be more? At least it would be convenient. Like, yes, you're stuck in time, but at least you got a house.
Yeah, you don't have like a 2-foot square.
Yeah, you're not the master using a clock to get around. Anyways, we'll move on from that tangent. Anyways, we then go back to the Slitheen, Margaret, I believe she's called this episode, and she's like doing a bit of like a press conference about the power plant, where then a girl comes up and interviews her, and she's my brain's shutting off. No, yeah, sorry guys.
I think it's like they ask about this project and
they're asking about this project. Yeah, so asking about this project and stuff, and then this interviewer's like, but like things are going wrong with this project. People are dying. Like people are like, there's
what. I remember one of the deaths being like, "Oh yeah, it was like raining and wet and like, I couldn't stop my car.
I couldn't stop my car." and then the next
which
one,
means that Slitheen knows how to drive a normal car.
But then the next one also being and then recently the architect or whatever, he died, and it's like he died on a patch of ice. He was decapitated. It was a very slippy ice patch or something. Like it was a very icy ice patch or something like that. And she does it in such a stern way. But literally, like she literally is just like, he slipped in an ice patch, and then it was a very icy patch. It was like how stern she got with it. Like
she doubled down on
it. Decapitation. The ice patch though was it. Nah. And then, anyways, and then she kind of gets. But then apparently the architect did put online somewhere like all the concerns about like how, you know, if it gets to full capacity, the power plant, things will go wrong. So then she's like, oh shit. And it's like, who else knows about this? And she's like, well, not many people. And this is when the Slitheen's like, okay, I'm gonna take care of her. So she gets her to go to the bathroom with her to answer questions. Still, that's why she gets followed to the bathroom, and then she goes into the stall and starts to unzip her suit, and then yeah, she's like, "Oh God, what's going on in there?" And she's like, "Oh, the lights is just flickering." Yeah, I've told him about this before, but then she's about to kill her, like open up the door, and when we find out that the woman she's speaking to is pregnant, and like we actually see like a sympathy, remorse from the Slitheen.
Like she like just sits down on the toilet lid and just like, huh. Maybe these guys aren't bad after all. It's that realization.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I've got that thought stuck in your head now.
Yeah. No, so, and I do actually have to say, the CGI for that one bit where like the head's poking out the suit, that actually looks quite good.
I think I might have missed it because I was also doing some sort of other things. Like I've seen
Right. Yeah, you've seen it so many times. Yeah, I get that. But like, there's also a bit where like her head's like coming out of the suit, and it actually looks decent, better than anything from Aliens of London or
World War III.
Yeah, and to be fair, even the practical suit when she's sitting on the toilet, it looks quite good. It feels very, I don't know. Like again, I think the design of a Slitheen are good. I just don't like the farty concept.
Yeah, no.
I think even they tone it down this episode because yes, the stomach rumbles, but that's it. Like, I don't know. I think even Christopher Lee Davis were a bit like, okay, we'll cut down the fart jokes this episode.
I think it's because this episode is more emotional.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. At the end, like, yeah, no, I can agree
to
with
be
that.
a little bit less kid-like with the whole fart jokes. Like, they are trying to appeal to kids, but then like they want some sort of story.
I do. Yeah, I know. I see that. Anyway, so she ends up pretty much letting this interviewer go and be like, "I'm gonna be here a while," and yeah. So we see a bit of like okay, this is change. This is good. This is summit.
Yeah.
So we then cut back to the doctor and the gang at the coffee shop, all having a wonderful time talking about one of Jack's adventures. I think it was Jack's adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even Mickey's like clicking with everyone. And then the doctor just like glances over to his right, and then he sees a newspaper with the woman, like the Slitheen woman, Elizabeth, and he's like, immediately just walks up and grabs the newspaper from the guy.
It's Margaret.
Why did I say Elizabeth? Oh well, Margaret. I don't know. Don't question me. But anyways, he pretty much grabs the newspaper from a stranger, reads it, and then he just walks over to the table like, and I was just about. What does he say? Like, I was just about to have a fun time or something like that. What was it? He just walks over like, and I was just having a nice day.
And it was such a nice day too.
Yeah, that's it. Something like that. Yeah. Yes, and then we kind of like get this really like cool where they're all like walking to the office, and it seems like really like coordinated. And then Captain Jack's like telling them about the species and stuff and like where they're from. And I'm gonna try and say the name again. Vaxco. No, never mind. I give up. Yeah, have you even tried it? Yeah, that's like
I can say it in my head, but then it's a tongue twister for me. It's a very big
tongue twister for me. Anyways, but after saying that horrible planet name,
Rax,
right? Yeah, they're from Rax. Anyways, and then Jack then comes up with a plan about like all these different like exits and getting them all covered. And then the doctor just like, who's in charge here? And then he just like has a minute, like, and the Captain Jack's like, oh, sorry, go ahead. And then he just like has a minute and like, nope, actually that was a good plan. Let's do with that.
Anything else?
Anything else? And I do already think that the Doctor and Captain Jack like have quite a good friendship at this point.
They do.
which
They do bounce off
it
because
shocks.
he's
But like, why
he's
do?
intelligent and he trusts him with the TARDIS as well, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He's
and
busy fixing up the TARDIS with him.
do we find we do find out why the Doctor stops communicating with him, don't we? After series 1, did we find out?
I think it's because like he knew that he was back to life, so then he knew that
Yeah, but I just feel like they have such a
he's
good bond going.
he's gone from being a con man to being someone good, and and I think the Doctor knew that, so then he was able to just leave, and then he knew he'd find his own way out.
Hmm. Right.
So
Okay. Fair enough.
I
I mean,
think
anyways, so the Doctor then goes up to the assistant, and I'll read the quote just because I like this quote. And he goes up to the person that asked at the appointment, and he's like, no, and he's like, oh, is it like for the Doctor? And it's like, he's just like, no, just an old friend passing by, but by bit of a surprise, I can't wait to see your face. And he like does this like massive grin, which I love this like sarcasm of the Doctor. I feel like this is like Chris Eccleston and the Doctor at his peak. Like, I don't know. I like this
know, I
like
get that.
I like the witty sarcasm Doctor, like where he's literally like he don't see even this as a threat. He just sees it as a game at this point. Like he just and then he's like, just go in and say the Doctor will like see you now or whatever. And he's like, okay.
The Doctor will see you now.
And then we just go in. He goes into a room, and then you just hear a glass smash, and then the assistant comes out like, she's kind of busy right now. And then the Doctor's like, she's climbing out the window, isn't she? And he's like, yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, right. And just shoves the guy inside and like tries to go after her. And then the assistant then decides to try and tackle the Doctor. It was a weird one, but
Does he? I can't remember this.
yeah, on the balcony, like the guy just finally jumps out the window after the Doctor, like, don't. What does he say? Like, don't go after the not Prime Minister, but
I don't even know. I can't remember.
He pretty much the assistant tries to be the assistant. Anyways, but now anyways, everyone's chasing after him because like they know where she is now.
Yeah.
And then we see Captain Jack like fucking and jumps really fucking high over like a cleaning trolley, which I did see a bit of a continuity error. Well, not a continuity error, but like a filming error. You can actually see a jumping board on the floor, which he used.
I think I've seen that edit of. I think I've seen this as like Doctor Who, like not so perfectly cut or whatever, but it's like just these moments like that where.
But yeah, so
you see a trampoline.
But yeah, so you can actually see briefly, not like fully. You don't see like a full on, but you see like just enough to be like, okay, that's how he's jumped so fucking high. Anyways, and then we see.
Oh, he's a human from the 51st century. What?
Well, exactly. Yeah, he's just got them good knees. And we see Mickey falling over, and also a cleaning trolley and getting like a bucket on his foot, still chasing after him. Again, he's a very comedic relief character, Mickey, I would say. And
I'm glad they changed that from him, like, and actually established the story a bit more.
This episode I would say was good character development for him.
Yeah,
I would say. And we so we all kind of pretty much end up chasing after him, a bit like Tig at one point, because you even hear the Doctor like, Margaret. Like he's just seen it as like a fun game to catch up. Anyways, and she gets down.
Come out wherever you are.
They get down to this like Ginnaway, and like everyone catches up with each other, and like she's running away, like and teleports away, and then the Doctor's like, and she just teleports back, running towards him, and then she turns.
Yeah, but it's like slowly closer.
Yeah, every single time until she just finally gives up. Like, why can't you just leave me alone? What did I ever do to you? You tried to kill me and this entire planet. Apart from that,
the Doctor going, yeah, what? Fair enough. Off you go. And just walks away.
Fair enough, yeah. No, but it's just I do like the Doctor's Margaret's like back and forth this episode. Like they have a very it's funny, and the restaurant scene later is quite good, I would say. But we then go to her office, and like they're discussing like, okay, why are you in Cardiff? What are you doing? And we're discussing how like the power plant, and then like pretty much the Doctor and Jack kind of like discover, it's because the power plant on top of a rift, if a power plant explodes, the rift will pretty much implode the planet. And it's whoa. So they're all kind of like, babbling to each other about that. And then Jack or the doctor goes up to like a model of the power plant in which they take out I can't remember what they call the board. Like a surfboard, but not surfboard.
Oh yeah, that was I think that was Jack.
Was it Jack?
Jack's holding.
Yeah, which they're like fucking fascinated by the technology because apparently when this rift / explosion happens, she would just step on a board and apparently like ride it like a surfboard out the galaxy. Which
but it doesn't perfectly conceal her because it's she's riding out a concussion. Does she have concussion after that, or is it?
Touche. But then the doctor again gets sidetracked and just looks at the board, and then you just see writing of I'm gonna try and say it in Welsh again. I'm not Welsh, but I believe it says Bled Drug.
No, that sounds right.
Yeah, and he's like, "What made you think of this name?" And she's like, "I don't know, just chose it at random." And then it's like, and Buzz is like, "Why? What does it translate to?" Bad Wolf. And then it gets like then the Ninth Doctor's like theme tune plays, and it's like, oh shit, this is like and anyways, yeah, like it was just like really like, okay, this is getting like, and the Doctor's like every single place in time and space we've gone to, these words have followed us, and like it seems to be getting really serious. And then he's just like, nah. It's like when you read something in a newspaper once and all of a sudden that word appears everywhere. It must just be coincidence.
Yeah, you listen to 2 words on the radio and
that's it. Yeah,
you hear it all day.
Yeah, exactly. So I just love that's how he knocks it off, which I guess you could. There's a lot of time. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot though. Even though I don't think he notices every single time, because like them posters in Father's Day.
Unquiet Dead, which is also in Cardiff.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's in Cardiff.
But like
that's in Cardiff.
But like, okay, like the voice played painting on the TARDIS Bad Wolf, and then seeing Bad Wolf there, that must be some dots clicking. And he has been noticing. He's still even though he says it's coincidence, he's put it on the back burner. He's got it like in the back of his mind of, I'm keeping an eye on this though, because again, Bad Wolf, them words don't exactly always just appear, But anyways, yeah, he just like throws it off as a coincidence, nothing more. And then, yeah, and then we get the scene of Rose been trying to say Vaxacolico, whatever. I can't say the word.
You actually almost close.
I know. I felt that I was close, but I cowered out. I cowered it out. But no. But she struggles.
You miss 100% of shots you don't take, Alan.
But no, what happens though is the Slitheen Margaret kind of pretty much says, if you take me back to my home planet, I'm gonna get executed. You guys will be my executioners. And then they kind of like, oh, but then I can finally. Then both vendors that like says the name and cheers, and it's like Slitheen's like, oh, I'm happy that you're happy, but like happy that you take me to my execution, like after they celebrate the name of a planet. And
yeah, but then the Doctor just goes, not my problem.
Not my problem, pal.
It's like Bowie Maguire.
So they all go back to the TARDIS, and the TARDIS is still charging because it's officially probably been an hour or two. But they find out that they can use this board she has to like speed up the process apparently by like 12 hours, which is better than 24. And so they're like linking it up, but the Slitheen's now pretty much trying to guilt trip them. Like, how are you all gonna feel sending me to my death? Look me in the eyes. And then she kind of looks around the TARDIS, and not even a Doctor can stare in the eyes. Mickey,
the Doctor's looking away, and then he does that. And he just
Mickey is the one who holds the eye contact the longest.
I don't think, does he even cut to Jack at all?
No, we don't. Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah. I mean, I guess if you do the Doctor and he looks away quicker, I mean, yeah. But I just find it funny that Mickey's the one who's got the most eye contact with her. Like, is Mickey cold-hearted?
The thing is, I'm crap at holding eye contact, but if you tell me to, if you're gonna say, "Oh yeah, I bet you can't,"
Oh,
bet you can't
you
hold eye
would,
contact,
yeah,
you're
you
gonna end
would
up like,
focus, and like that's the thing of like, could you hold eye contact that long with her? In Mickey's
"Yes,
defense,
are you challenging
are
me?"
you challenging me? To be fair, she has killed thousands upon thousands of people. Like,
Exactly. That makes it like
yeah.
easier.
But
She's done wrong.
yeah, and then Buzz and Mickey end up going outside because, well, the vibe is better outside than in there currently because she's just like kind of mourning her own death. And we find out that Buzz didn't actually need her passport and wanted to see Mickey. So you think, okay, okay. This is breadcrumbing at its finest, but yes, okay. And then,
Okay, maybe
yeah.
maybe
And
like
then,
all those other boyfriends weren't
yeah,
actually,
we can brush that off. We can brush that off.
which Mickey don't even know about, you know?
Yeah. And then like Mickey's like, well, what? How about we go to like some pubs then, and who knows, maybe back to a hotel. And you think, okay, this is nice. This is what we want to hear. Go on, Mickey. You deserve this. And yeah, bruh.
Blah.
Oh yeah, and whilst they're going off to the pubs and like all that, it cuts back to Jack and not Jack and yeah, Jack and the Doctor. Also now just they're working on the TARDIS, and they're like, "So how did you actually survive the explosion? Because none of your brothers survived." And it's like, "Oh well, I have this teleport," and it's like, "And you didn't try and
Yeah,
save any of them?" And it's like, "It's only a one use, like a one person teleport."
yeah. You can only carry yourself, and that's it.
Which why do they not all have one then?
Good point.
Right, I mean, yeah, I know it's in her earrings, but still. But and I'm sorry if I was one of the brothers, or well, no, maybe not because you knew your sister might live. But would you, if it was like a random Savine, would you not just like rip the ear off? Like this is mine. Anyways, so but apparently she's trying to be mournful about it because she's like, but I had like no coordination when flying, and I ended up landing in a dump in the Isle of Dogs, which the Doctor and Jack just like bursting out laughing, and she's like, it's not funny, and then she kind of breaks because, I mean, it's funny.
Like it's not funny, and then like, and then they just go, "It's really funny."
But now that we've broken that awkwardness bit, she's like, "May I ask for one last request?" And then the Doctor's like, "Go on." And she's like, "Request to go to a bistro
It
near."
depends.
Yeah, it depends. And she has to go to a bistro for like one
Yeah.
last meal because it's like a favorite when she's been living as this human. And we kind of accept it. And then Jack pulls out these two wristbands of like, if you get more than 10 feet away from the Doctor, 10,000 volts will zoop you. So, and then the Doctor's like, sure, we'll go for a meal. You know, TARDIS is charging.
Yeah.
And we leave Jack to fix some TARDIS. Now, this is one thing I have to ask. How advanced is the TARDIS? Like, well, no, technology, because I know Jack is from the 51st century. But how
I
does.
think
I'm assuming Time Lord tech's
it's.
still more advanced, though.
I would say there might have been wreckages of TARDISes or TARDI. I don't know how you meant to plural TARDIS,
Right.
but there's probably it's during since the Time Wars happened, and the apparently Time War was all of time.
Hmm.
So then, when it exploded, or when it because there is no
Yeah,
Gallifrey,
and he
like
has. Yeah.
there's probably a bunch of TARDISes just
And
everywhere.
and to be fair, we have seen him use like space, like scrap and stuff to try and ford people.
Yeah,
So maybe he has come across a abandoned TARDIS, maybe?
abandoned TARDIS, and then like
Maybe?
looked at the technology, learned how it used, and hence he's able to look at the TARDIS and go, "Oh yeah, I can fix that." If you can fix a TARDIS, you can fix a B-flight fighter jet.
Right, yeah, that's how it works. But yeah, so they leave Jack to keep working on the TARDIS whilst it's charging up. I don't know what he's working on exactly. Like the TARDIS is charging, doing its own thing. So I don't exactly know what he's doing to fix it.
He's Isn't he
Oh,
connecting
is he
the
still connecting the
board
board at
to the
that
thing?
point?
Yeah,
Ah, right, okay, fair
like
enough.
he's just trying to because the power's not compatible, but he's trying to get as much energy as they can into the TARDIS so they can just fuck off away from Cardiff. Because who wants to be in Cardiff? Am I right? No offense to any Cardiff people. I'm just going off the joke because
yeah, no,
that's what the
yeah,
Ninth Doctor says.
yeah, exactly. Anyways, so Margaret and the Doctor go to this restaurant, and we sit at a table, get the glasses of wine or whatever it is,
Mm.
and she's like, "Oh, look over there, like the flat I've been living in." So the doctor looks at it, and then you just see her like poison, like poison his drink, and then he looks back and immediately just whoop, like switcheroo with the drinks, and then she's like, well, she doesn't say all, but she's like, "Fuck," and then she's like, "Well, did you know that when a female Vaxophalopian woman or whatever she's a female Vaxophalopian feels like she's in danger, she can shoot a poisoned dart from her finger," and then she's like, and he catches it like immediately, like, yes.
and then they go in close.
Yeah. And she's like, "Well, there's one more thing. There's one more thing." And then we get like really close to each other, and he's like, "And the last thing they can do is exhale the poison from their body, from their breath." And she's like, but he immediately just pulls out like a fucking like with a mouth spray, like, but she's just like,
and then she sticks out her tongue as well before he changes things.
But I just love that all happens within like a minute of her using every single thing possible to try and escape the Doctor, and he's not even phased.
He's not phased, yeah.
I just love it. And he's like, "I think I'm gonna have the steak and chips."
And then she picks up her menu, actually orders.
But
I don't see what she orders. She could be ordering anything.
Well, yeah. But yeah,
the only thing with that is,
you gone?
How does it work in the disguise?
What, the poisonous dart thing?
No, because their body is shrunk. So, well, shrunk and like compact, and I know they've got that neck thing to make it so. But how would it work with the mouth and like all the organs and stuff? Like, is it like a TARDIS in that way? It's bigger on the inside.
Maybe. I think I don't know.
The thing is, this is what happens. I don't think about this stuff during the episode.
No, and then you kind of it comes to mind, yeah.
Like, ooh,
I mean, it's all I know is that their bodies compress what's causing the gas, but I don't actually know what the organs and the I don't actually know.
Like, how'd that work?
Yeah,
it's just a theory.
No, just a Doctor Who theory. And then we cut to Rose and Jack, and like Rose is like full on having a yap sesh to Mickey about like all these planets she's gone to with the Doctor, and like, and you kind of can tell that something's on Mickey's mind, which you originally think's like, you know, oh great, she's talking about the Doctor again and all these adventures. But then he just randomly spurts out that he's gotten with someone called Trisha. Yeah,
I think So because I think it's because she's just talking about this, and so now he's like, it's not gonna come out unless he just straight up says it.
Yeah,
at
and
this point.
he kind of like, and then Rose was like, "Oh, okay," and then that just kills the entire vibe. Like, there's no he's like, "Continue about this planet then," because like he kind of just like got it off his chest, and then Rose didn't really want to talk about it, so he thought, "Okay, we'll continue the conversation," and then it's just like, yeah, walk off, but now in like awkward silence. But he's like, "You did leave me for over a year, you know."
Yeah, and then now it's another
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, actually, yeah, a year and a half. Like, if you're that's, I do feel bad for this guy
because they haven't been back there since. Yeah, they haven't been back there since Aliens of London and that.
So about a year and a half. Fuck it out. I do feel bad for Mickey. Like, that is some. Yeah, and it's not like the Doctor would go back a year. Time's fixed now. Like, you know, he's not going to be like, "Oh, it's fine, I'll just take you back to 2005," and that never happened. You know, it's happened now. So,
yeah,
God, that's a long period to wait for someone. So yeah, you know what? It's a valid reason to not be
He waited
Wait, yeah,
for a year,
he
in
waited
which
for a year.
when she came back, and then I don't even know if did the relationship even continue at that point.
I don't know, but he even said no one wanted to go out with me for this last year because everyone thought I had murdered you. And
And
then,
then
like, yes, granted, he does get like asked, "Do you want to come with us in the TARDIS?" Like by the Doctor, but then he's like, "No, this is not my line of work. Like, I'm too scared." Which the Doctor then, obviously is like,
like,
"I'll make out
nope,
I don't want you." But yeah, he's doing it to be polite. But
yeah.
so in that
He did it
aspect,
out of love for Mickey because he does like Mickey.
yeah.
That's why he takes the piss and calls him Ricky.
So in that aspect, it's understandable, like why there's been such a long gap. But on the other hand, it's finicky. It's finicky. It's I do feel bad for him. But anyways, we then cut back to the restaurant where now she's like fully begging, like, I spared someone today. Like, no, actually, no, this bit's later actually. But she's kind of like pretty much begging the Doctor, like, please, Doctor, I'm a changed woman. And it's like, you're speaking out of a dead person's lips right now. And it's like, that's a fair point. You're begging someone wrapped in a dead person, like, like it's a fair point to not, Oh, and that's how she has a driving license. I'm assuming she's just found Margaret's
probably
car.
just using
Yeah,
Margaret's,
yeah, knows how to
God,
drive it. So.
how many points has she racked up there? I mean, she ran over a dead person. She ran over someone. So.
Yeah, it's like I love that. Like yeah, the weather could be blamed, but like surely, I don't know, and that must have been
It can be a mistake.
It can.
I think we're saying that it can be a mistake to kill someone.
Yeah. Well, no. It's is it manslaughter? No. Wait, is that when you have intent, or is that when you don't have intent to kill?
I can't remember.
It's some. Okay, there's somewhere where you can accidentally kill someone, and the court can see it as you didn't actually mean to kill them. It's rare it happens, but it can happen. I just can't remember what you call it.
Manslaughter is the unlawful killing of a human being without the malice.
That is when you don't mean to kill someone.
Yeah, I think it's yeah. Oh wait, I think it's the involuntary manslaughter.
Oh, one sec.
Where there was no.
One sec. You're speaking, but I can't hear you.
It's the
Oh,
there's unintentional.
Yeah, it's my headphones. Right.
Did you hear anything about the manslaughter part? Or?
I'm hoping the podcast do, because I think it was my earphone, so it shouldn't be affecting the podcast. So if there's a silent moment of me saying, "Oh, sorry guys," but Josh, repeat just in case.
Yeah. So there's manslaughter, which I think is still intentional to kill, but then there's unintentional manslaughter.
Right. Okay. It's just a word at the beginning of manslaughter. Then okay.
Yeah, I think so. That's what Google said. I could be wrong.
You didn't ask ChatGPT? No.
I don't trust AI.
Anyways, and then it cuts back to Rose and Mickey, but now like Mickey's like trying to like discuss of like, okay, should we go to like this pub or that? But then Rose now just blurts out, "You don't even like Trisha Delary or whatever."
Yeah, she's been thinking about that all that time.
Yeah, like Mickey, and then she's like arguing with Mickey and tries to like play the guilt card on him, which she has no right to use, by the way. No. And then Mickey generally then starts to pretty much break down, like saying like how you literally kissed me and then left me and made me feel like nothing. You made me feel worthless. What am I meant to do? Wait around for you for the rest of my life? And then he's like, I will, but like you can tell that this like Mickey still loves Rose.
Yeah.
But it's like,
but he's trying to move on because he doesn't see she's wanting to go.
Yeah,
fuck knows.
It's it's a way he crumbles and says, "I will, but you need to give me summer." And it's like, mate, you can do better. You can do better than Rose. Rose is a shit person.
Yeah,
I can't justify her. Lovely companion.
The perfect companion.
Shit for a relationship.
For the Doctor.
Yeah, just not a good relationshipper. And I think that's a very good character development scene for Mickey. Like, well, him breaking down and being like not just a comedic character anymore. Like you actually see like the impact of what the Doctor taking Rose from him has done to him.
But then the next time you see him, they're holding hands together and stuff, and
What in the episode?
yeah. Oh, is that? Oh, is that this scene?
I can't actually remember. I know that Rose does then apologize, so maybe they do still stay on a friendly matter. But actually, I don't know. I might have looked away when that happened. It might have been, but
I must have sneezed.
I must have sneezed. But then we come back to Miss Slitheen, and she's like talks about how like she's spared a person's life, meaning she can change. But the Doctor says sparing one person doesn't mean that you've changed. Just because the wind was in the right direction, or a person smiled, or like, or they had freckles, does not mean you've changed. Just to justify you killing millions. But then she says a really fucking good line to like the speech to the Doctor, which I'll read out here. Only a killer would know that. Is that right? From what I've seen, your funny little happy lucky life leaves devastation in its wake. Always moving on, cause you dare not go back. Playing with so many people's lives, you might as well be a god. And you're right, Doctor. Sometimes you let one go. You let one go. Let me go, Doctor. And it's like, oh, okay. Because
Speech is starting early on.
Yeah, generally, yeah. By being about it, it's average, but but it's like, I mean, the Doctor does have a god complex, like he
The
does.
speeches had to walk, but Peter Capaldi's speeches could run.
And damn, does he have some good speeches?
And we'll get to them in 2 years.
2 years. Oh God. Oh. Oh, that's. I don't even know how to feel about that.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 years time. What's that gonna be for us, man? Who knows?
hopefully
Maybe
moved into a proper studio.
who knows? Maybe in 2 years' time, we could invite Peter Capaldi onto a podcast. Maybe the podcast has gone places.
Maybe.
No.
You guys just need to share and like this and subscribe.
Yeah, if you want to see special guests, make us famous. But yeah, it's a brilliant speech, I would say. I think that's good writing from Russell T Davies there. I think it's a Russell T Davies episode, this, I believe. Don't think it's a Moffat, is it? No, I think it's...
I don't know. I kind of don't look at the people who write them.
That's fair. Anyway, so then like all of a sudden windows start smashing, the ground starts to shake, and you like the Doctor's like, what's going on? Like she's still pleading for her life. Like she's like, and it's like, Doctor, I'm pleading for my life for you. And it's like, 1 sec. Like, and we know someone's
Are you even listening to me?
Are you even listening? And then even Rose is like, something's wrong, and like she pretty much just runs away from Mickey, and Mickey's like, all right, then leave or whatever. Go to him or whatever, like to the Doctor.
It's his final straw. He's fed up. He's
literally, generally, he is just a burnt fuse at this point.
He's cried his eyes out, and now she's gone running off. Which I'll say, I kind of am on Rose's side.
Yeah, in this situation, yes,
there's shit going on. And
yeah, like when Windows starts smashing,
there, like,
yeah, when Windows starts smashing, the ground is literally opening up. I understand that, yes, maybe go back to, the 900-year-old alien who might be able to fix it, instead of just being a goober standing around doing nothing.
Right. The little thing of this scene, right? So I was watching with Haley, and she, we were seeing Rose run across like the main little part where the TARDIS is, with all the cracks
opening up. Yeah.
She says, "Oh yeah, it looks like DVD." Like the end game with the cracks.
Fuck's sake.
In which I was like, yeah, Doctor Who should be in DVD now.
Guys, come on, let this happen. Please.
Literally, they could add every single Doctor. Obviously,
all I'm saying, I know this is off topic, guys, and if you don't play Dead by Daylight, you're gonna hate us talking about this. But if you open up the exit gates, the TARDIS beams up into the sky, and then the map starts to do its. That'd be cool. Like,
okay, a little thing.
The entity is
the screwdriver could also be like an item, like a flashlight or something, to shine at the.
I'm gonna say work. I would say it could like fix pallets. Maybe they're putting them back together, but there's already perk, isn't there?
Yeah, there's already a
Anyway, like, sorry guys, we're talking about Dead by Daylight. No one wants to talk about Dead by
Now
Daylight.
we need to do DBD Wire.
Anyways, we get back to the TARDIS, where like the TARDIS is like fucking like exploding. There's a massive beam of light coming out. Yeah, and it's a cool shot. Well, for 2005, it looks a bit blurry now, but it still looks cool. And
I don't know, like it still holds up. Like the cracks in the floor, they look like normal cracks.
To be fair, rewatching this series again with like more analyzing eyes, I'm respecting more of like the CGI this season more than I used to.
Yeah.
Like I've always been a bit like, all right, guys, sorry, it's a bit janky occasionally. This series has some good CGI. I mean, obviously the bin thing's a bit bad in the first episode.
What about the Lurkin and all that? I mean, it's better than the bins, but it's not like the best it's been. It's not like the gas masks when
like that's like its best, or like when we see like Earth explode and stuff like that kind of stuff. Yeah. But I think Series 1 has better CGI than most Doctor Who fans say. Most Doctor Who fans will literally say, Doctor Who's first series is a bit iffy with CGI. Even I will say that, but now rewatching it, I'm a bit like 2005. That's not bad.
It reminds me of Futurama when it first started because you can hear the voices. Like they don't have a good studio and good audio recording equipment compared to other shows at the time. Like the professor's really quiet and like you can hear like it bounce off the walls and stuff.
Right. I mean,
it's a very echoey voice.
I've never actually.
But then as seasons go on, it obviously gets better because Futurama does build up a good following and it's becomes popular.
I've never actually noticed that, but yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Now we gotta watch got Futurama Wire to do.
We are making too many wires. We're making too many wires. But anyways, so Rose then gets to the TARDIS, and the Doctor and like Margaret and all that are in there trying to fix it. But then Margaret then just like whips off her arm and grabs Rose by the neck and like is like holding a hostage, taking advantage of this situation. And she's like demands Jack to get the board and put it down by her feet. And apparently, from all along, she knew that she just needed a plan B in case of like, the power plant thing didn't go.
Yeah.
And she ends up like now it's going to use. It's a good planning, yeah. She now is going to use the TARDIS, which is even more advanced tech and whatever. And this will make sure she can just zoom out the universe. Because, yeah, and it it's a tense situation, but then all of a sudden the TARDIS opens up, like, and then...
did the Doctor not open it up or anything?
No, but because TARDIS is alive, technically, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's telepathic, yeah.
Well, we'll see in an episode or two's time, you can't just open it like normal. So yeah, the TARDIS then, because it is, getting destroyed or whatever, it does open up and she kind of like is now staring into the heart of the TARDIS. And she's kind of like stunned by it. And the Doctor's like, you're now staring into its soul. And she ends up even dropping Rose, and Rose runs to Jack for, cover. And again, we don't know what the TARDIS does to you. The Doctor don't even know what the TARDIS does to you. No, like, because it's such a powerful source. Like, and he says it's telepathically gets in your head just to translate alien voices. So fuck knows what happens when you're staring into the heart of it. Yeah, like, well, we find out what does happen if you look into it long enough. And she's like, thank you. And then she does, the skin suit just flops to the floor, and it's like, did she die or what happened? And the Doctor then does close it somehow. I don't know how. I think he like twists somewhat on the TARDIS. I don't know. Maybe he did open it, but he's able to close it somehow. But the TARDIS then the panel, and then
I mean, yeah, he's got Rose on board who. Well, she does what she does, but she's human. She's human. She can't.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, so then
she's a stupid ape, for God's sake.
So well, yeah, there's no chicken,
She's not a chicken.
Anyways,
it's just them chickens.
So then Jack and the Doctor kind of like start bashing them with the TARDIS and like getting it all under control, bringing the rift back into place, and wrapping up that side plot going on.
Yeah.
And then they're like, what happened to her? Is she dead? And it's like, I don't think so. And he goes up and he lifts up the skin suit to find an egg. And it turns out that she's transformed back into an egg and kind of like reincarnated, would you say?
Just reverse their life, I think. But
Yeah.
the thing is, wouldn't the egg actually be inside the suit?
Yeah.
But then all he does is just lift it up and just. Then again, it could have fallen out of her arm.
Or the head. I don't know, actually. Yeah. You make a good
Because
point.
it wasn't unzipped, it was just ripped off her arm. And so. Which also, he did use also the prop that was from
Production, End of
the
World.
Dalek episode.
End of World. Oh, no, wait. Was it Dalek episode, that one?
Yeah. Because it's the museum that's underground.
Oh, I was thinking it's well, one of the fun facts that I won't use now is apparently it's from the End of the World plot, but apparently might have been mistyped. Might have been End of Dalek episode. Apparently, yeah, no, actually, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense, maybe. I think it is using the End of World though as well. I'm pretty sure someone hands him an egg. not the silver balls.
Oh, the egg.
Yeah.
No, that's an ostrich egg.
No, yeah, it might be Dalek. Okay, I'm
But
getting.
then again, it could be still the same type of egg. It's just
Yeah.
one.
I don't know.
After they used it on End of World, they just
But yeah, anyways, yeah,
design it.
it's a reused prop, but fair enough. It's a Slitheen egg anyway, so why not reuse it? You know.
It's an egg.
Then those after all that happens is like, oh shit, Mickey, because again the road was like going to shit when that all happening. But so she runs out and like tries to find him, and like you see police everywhere, and she even runs up to a police like, have you seen him? And then you just get a really hard shot. Mickey's standing next like a bin fire, like, and he's like, and then he kind of just walks into the distance, like, yeah, I'm done with this. Which again, it's valid, ish.
I know he comes in at the end of the season.
Yeah. Does he even?
But then how much time? Because they don't talk about it. And
Well,
they go back to...
not too much, because next episode it literally happens. They drop off the egg, and then they immediately wake up. Yeah, but then they immediately wake up in a space station. So it can't have been too long until. I don't know. I don't.
Then again, the Daleks do have time travel technology.
That's true. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. We'll discuss it more next episode, I guess. Anyways, but then Rose gets back to the TARDIS and is like feeling down. I think she's pretty much assumed dumped at this point. Would you say dumped?
Yeah.
Like she's accepted that she's dumped.
Dumped.
And
now all those boyfriends can get in line.
Woohoo! Oh, but there's no thrill to that anymore. And then the doctor's like, "Is Mickey with you?" And then she's like, "No." And he's like, "Do you want us? We can wait." And we're like, "No." And then, I mean, that's pretty much the end of the episode. Is like them saying, "Right, well, let's take this egg back," and then
drop it off in the incubator place.
Yeah, and then we find out exactly what happens after the episode ends. Then next episode. So end of episode. What's your overall rating?
It's gonna be the same because it's like it's an average episode, but it's not mid episode. It's still
7.
quite entertaining.
He's saying a 7.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say a 7.
Yeah.
It's a good episode. It gets more. I think this episode gets hate for some reason, which I don't understand why. Like, it's not a bad episode. I
did want to wonder how it would have worked out with the whole other plot that got scrapped with the Doctor going through all of Rose's life to make her the perfect companion. I do want to see how that would work.
That would have been
sort of what if scenario.
Yeah, I mean, they could maybe do like an audiobook, maybe, if that would work. I don't actually know.
Isn't audiobooks like actually just like proper canon story?
Yeah, no, they're the continuation. Yeah. Like, apparently, do you know the story of the island of the wet woman or something like that?
Yeah.
Apparently, that's actually from an audiobook. So that's like the first time it's been actually canonly brought into Doctor Who.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Mad.
So that's just a little fun fact. Yeah, so I guess speaking of fun facts.
Alan's fun facts.
Fine, I'll let you do the intro this time.
I've been doing the intro every single time.
I'm talking about Alan's fun facts. Well, yeah, you get the jingle this episode, I guess. Yeah. Right. So, the episode had a working title of "Dining with the Monsters," and then also Russell T Davies joked that a much better name for this episode would want it to be "What should we do with Margaret?"
No.
Yeah. No.
Boomtown. It's not iconic. It's not the greatest, but I would say it's better than Diamond with Mon.
Yeah, yeah, and apparently some of the schedule was rearranged because of the death of Piper's uncle, Billy Piper, resulting in her and Eccleston being replaced by doubles during some of the scenes near the end of the episode. Did you notice any of that? Like when I'm getting the still shots of the podcast, I am now literally going to be analysing like, is that Christopher or not? Like,
and if you do actually find them, just put them in now and just
because I am generally intrigued to see, because you don't notice it, so it's like,
no, you don't.
So I'm assuming it's literally got the backs to the camera and stuff. Like, I'm assuming, like, I don't know when they've actually. I would like to know what parts of the episode was doubled, but yeah, and and the last fact was about the reused prop, but someone used that already. And yeah,
I wonder who that was.
So, I mean, that's the end of the fun facts. There's not much about this episode really going for terms of fun facts. Like, not much actually was changed throughout development on it. So, yeah. And Bad Wolf is next episode, next two-parter. We are gonna try and do a two-parter next week. Maybe we'll try our best. So don't be too disappointed in us if we can't, but we are gonna do our damned hardest to try and make it a two-part a week. But yeah, I mean, that's the end of this podcast episode, I would say. Yeah, unless if you got anything to add.
I've got nothing to add.
Right, well, thank you for everyone who has watched Whovian Wire. Feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed. And yeah, thank you.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.